Peoples, you guys will not believe what just happened. Like, you literally will not believe what just happened. Like, you won't. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. All right, Oliver, come on, baby. Okay, you guys. I'm here with Oliver. I am about to try the Harmony Noir black currant and white chocolate ice cream. Ooh, and if you guys want to look, this is by Sephora and Spotify. It's like a special ice cream for their event. We're about to try it together. You guys, you will not believe how I ended up getting this ice cream. Like, it's such an awesome story. All right, let's try it. Are you ready? Hi. What is black currant? I think it's a type. Look, it's literally black ice cream. I didn't expect chewy stuff to be in it. What? Okay, so it's like white chocolate chips. My mouth is black. And my teeth, what? Thank you. I had one of those days where I was like, man, do I have anything to wear today? But I guess it worked out. Anyway, do you guys want to hear the story on how I ended up getting this? Because it's a good one. I'm going to post a video. I vlogged it too. So good. Okay. To me, this kind of tastes like, look at my teeth. It kind of tastes like how you would think raspberry ice cream would taste with white chocolate chips. Where are you going, Oliver? Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. You looking for your water? Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby. Come on. Hi. I think Oliver wants some ice cream. What do you guys think? Okay, so this is the story, you guys. I just finished screaming like and singing at this event. I'm like just now hearing that I sound like this after doing that. Man. Anyway, so I went to this business club event with my friend at this new restaurant that was super nice, super fun. That's a whole nother story. And then when we were there, she was like, oh, do you want to go to this other party later tonight? And I was like, I don't know. I've never been there. And it's like, she was telling me about it. I didn't know anything about it. She was like, it's a really nice place, but I don't know if I want to go. I might want to just go home and make some food and go to sleep. And I was like, I'm fine with whatever. You know, I'm not really a party person. And so she was like, I'm going to call a car and go home. And I was like, okay, cool. So we left together. And she was like, you going to ride with me? And I was like, no, I'm just going to walk home. And so I just like felt led to like walk home. And she's like, you really going to just walk home in your outfit? And I was like, yeah, girl, I'm fine. So I'm walking home, and then I hear like these songs, like throwback songs, playing like super loud. And I look up and I see like, actually, no, I'm flipping it. First thing I saw the party, it was happening on a rooftop of like a parking garage. And they always have special events at this place. I have heard, but like I had never been invited to one. And this is the first time it's been like a party with like live music and stuff. And so I see all the lights and like there's tons of people up there, and I was like, I'm gonna go get closer and see what's going on, like at least like find out what's going on at the party. Let me eat this ice cream before it's completely melted. Hey, you guys, everybody watching, comment below, say your name and where you're watching from. I'm Jessie. This is Oliver in my lap. Telling the story of how I got this ice cream. Okay, so I walk closer and closer to this venue. I'm like a whole block away and I'm looking at it across, like it's way across from me. Hi, Ann from Chicago. Thanks for commenting. Welcome. And so I'm like, this looks so fun. I'm going to go over there and see what's going on. Hi, Kimberly from Arizona. Welcome. Hey, you guys. So I get closer and closer. North Florida, hey. And as I'm getting closer to this party, I can hear them now. And everyone up there is singing along to the songs. Like they know every single word. Like they are having a time. And that was one thing about the party I just left. I was like, why isn't anyone dancing? Why isn't anyone singing? Everybody was like just talking and drinking. And I don't drink alcohol, and talking's okay, but like at what point are we gonna have fun, you know? Anyway, so I was like, once I heard them having a time, like I heard the music, I heard that they were all like vibing. Hey, you guys, how are you? I was like, I'm going into this party. I am going in. I'm going to find out what's going on. So the Holy Spirit again was like, go this way, because I didn't even know how to get in it. So I went this way to the left, and then I went into a building, and there was a man that was moving a bunch of boxes in the building. And I was like, I'm trying to go to the party. I think it's on the rooftop. Like, do you know how to get there? And he was like, yeah, you can get there from here, but you should take the other elevators that are over there. And I was like, other elevators? Like, where do I need to go? And he was like, I got you. I'll walk you to the other elevators. So he leaves the building with me. Hey, you guys, good morning. How are you? And he walks me. I'm telling how I got this ice cream. So he walks me around. It wasn't far to the other elevators. And then there was a sign there saying that the elevators weren't working. And so he waited with me to make sure the elevator was working and that it would actually come. And so finally it started moving, because for a while we were like, maybe this one doesn't work. And then he was like, if anything happens, you know where I am. I will make sure I'll get you into the party or whatever. He's not even with the party. I was like, what are you doing here? He said that he's a cleaning guy and he was just cleaning the offices in the building. Anyway, so I get on the elevator. He told me what floor to go to. I press that floor. Y'all, it opens up and I'm in the middle of the party. Nobody is checking for me. Everyone has on like blue wristbands, and nobody worried. I walked in confidently, like I knew where I was, where I was supposed to be, but I still have no idea what's happening, you guys. I just know they're having a time. So I walk in there, like on this rooftop, look to the right, and there's and tons of people dancing and jumping, just having a time, you guys. I was like, "Ah, this is awesome." And then I was like, let me make sure my sleeves are pulled down so nobody notices I don't have this wristband on, you know? I'm gonna tell you guys the rest, but my ice cream's melting. Look at this. White chocolate chips. Where are you guys from? Where are you guys watching from? Are you guys all in America? Oh, we got Sri Lanka. Nice to meet you too. I know, but it gets better. Just anyone want to guess whose party I crashed? And I didn't even know I was crashing their party. Guess whose party I crashed? Guess. You guys know who it is. I know that. Oh, it was a DJ, and I don't know the DJ. I don't know who he is. I'm talking about who was hosting the party. Like the companies. Okay. So they have decked out this rooftop. There's a DJ thing. There is like a bunch of other stuff happening everywhere, VIP section. Like it's crazy. It's so cool. And then I was like, whose party is this? You guys, it was a Spotify party. Spotify. and Sephora. It was a Spotify and Sephora party. Look, do you guys see this? Look at the, see? Spotify and Sephora party. And this is like their ice cream. Can you believe that? I crashed a Spotify and Sephora party. I was like, how can I make sure Spotify and Sephora know that I am here and they invite me next time? So they were doing tattoos, you guys. They were giving people free tattoos. They had a whole bunch of food booths. There was an ice cream cart, like it was a full on cutie ice cream cart that had these ice creams. There was a bunch of different flavors. But by the time I got there, they only had this flavor. I would have been like, girl, give me all of them. I will take them home. And then they had like this different food stands, all free. You could have whatever you wanted. So I got these, what are they called? Pastries, like fluffy, flaky pastries, which I'll probably eat after this. And they also had like crab cakes and stuff that they were like making the sandwiches for the people right there. They were taking too long, so I left that station. And they had like a classic car photo booth where they were doing custom photos and videos for everybody who signed up to do that. And you guys, I got clever. So I walked right up in front of everybody and started filming the guy in the car. And then as soon as the guy got out of the car, he was like, oh man, I love your video. And then I handed my phone to his friend that was also filming him. And I was like, dude, will you record me? And I hopped in the car. And then the girl was about to close the door. And she was like, did you sign up? Because this is like a custom experience. Like, do we have you in the system? And I was like, oh no, I didn't know I needed to. And then she was like, oh, well, you got to step out and like sign up and then we'll film you. But he had already got my video on my phone. So I was like, bet, we're good. I got my car video. Can you believe? Okay. And then what happened? What happened? What are you guys talking about political stuff in here? Like what? Really like midnight and you're like making political comments and stuff. Anyway, so they had the photo booth of the car. There was a stage thing that I walked on the stage that was pretty cool. It was like Spotify replay stage or something. I took videos of the people getting tattoos, but I'm anti getting tattoos. I just thought it was crazy they were doing the party. They had a bunch of food. I didn't get the crab cakes, but I did get the pastry with spinach pastry. I got the blackcurrant ice cream, and I got a video with the famous DJ. People were freaking out to get a video with him, and I don't even know who he is, but I got my video with him. And they did like a Soul Train line, you know, where you like stand and you face each other and then everyone dances. I danced in the Soul Train, and they were like, everyone was recording me. That was so much fun. All right, good night, Rebecca. Exactly. I don't defile my body with tattoos. And I honestly don't get Christians that do tattoos. I'm like, the Bible literally tells you not to do tattoos. Anyway, yeah. So that was me at the Spotify party, and I met so many people there, but we didn't exchange Instagrams because I was very much like, oh my gosh, the party's ending. I have to go to all the stations and get all the videos and like try all the food and like, you know, so like I didn't get anyone's info, but it's interesting how you can end up finding people on the internet anyway. Like Spotify will probably repost a lot of this stuff. And so then I can like, you know, follow people and tag them and whatever. But yeah, this is why you have to pray every single day, you guys. This is literally why you have to pray that God directs your steps, because I was like, what are the odds that you would be walking home, notice people having a party, and then being like, oh, I'm gonna go and see what's going on, walk in and it's literally a Spotify and Sephora private party. Just saying, God's good, you guys. And he not only got me in with no one asked me nothing, but also got the custom ice cream, some food. I was hungry. God was like, you don't have to buy no food tonight. I got you, babe. And now I'm telling you guys about it. Come on. That is good. Thank you. You love the glasses. I love that you guys love my outfit because I kid you not. So the first event that I went to today was the Miami Business Club event with the mayor of Miami, which I literally have no idea who that is. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, so and it was at like this really nice place. Are my lips? Do they have the black stain? Anyway, it was at like a really nice place that I had never been to, my friend had never been to, but like the dress code was that men had to wear jackets. So I was like, I need to kind of dress up, but I don't want to do the most. And I still want to be like my personality. And so I was like, man, what am I going to wear? And so I was feeling like I had nothing to wear. And when I put this on, I was like, I think it's cute, but like, I feel like people are gonna be like, she wore that. But I was like, I gotta go. I'm already an hour late. Like, it's not that serious. Dude, I walked in there and literally everyone was like, I love your outfit. You look so cute. Like, everybody was super complimentary of my outfit at that event. And then, two, when I went to the Spotify event, people kept stopping me to tell me how much they loved my outfit. To one point, one girl did a whole video. She did a 360-degree video up and down on my outfit because she said that she wants to like try to find pieces like mine and like style herself in the exact same look. She said she loved everything. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, thank you so much, girl, because I literally left the house being like, man, I messed up, but I have to. And look, you guys, this is real talk. Look, Spotify, like when I was at the business event, I was like, you know how some people be fake and they'd be like, oh, you're so cute, I love your outfit, but behind their back, they're like, what does she have on? That's the energy I felt like was actually happening. But you guys are telling me that you love my outfit, so maybe it actually is cute. Like you guys would tell me the truth, right? You know what I mean? Definitely fits me for sure. Thank you. So yeah, I put on like this. This is the fit. It's a sparkly shirt. I'll kind of show you guys the fit. Here, I'll do it like this. You're gonna see like messy closet. Okay, here's the fit. So we have like this sparkly shirt that's like a button-up shirt, but I just left it open. And then we put this corset over. And then my favorite pleated skirt. And then the back is super cute because it has a bow and like the corset and all the pleats. And then my hair in a ponytail. And I had another earring on, but it fell out when I left the business party. But yeah, I did like these black and white earrings and like this cheetah headband and yellow glasses, like literally just for fun. And I did like this type of makeup. So yeah, that's the fit, you guys. You like it? Anyway. Oh, there goes the light. This light's been through everything, you guys. It's been through everything. I know I shouldn't have screamed at the party. I could feel it happening. I was like, no. But I was having fun. Shadow says the fit definitely passed the vibe check. Thank you. God Bless America says beautiful. Bill sent a bunch of hearts. Jay says I make the outfit look great. I'm rocking it. Thank you guys. Okay. Thanks for gassing me up. No, I'm kidding. No, I appreciate it because I literally was thinking people like because like okay, this is why you can't compare yourself. Because I knew that the other girls were going to be wearing like actual nice dresses and like even gowns, but I don't really like I have some of that stuff here, but I already wore it like recently and took a bunch of pictures and videos in it. And then some of the ones that I haven't worn is because they're not very comfortable. And I was like, I want to be comfortable and like chill, and I don't feel like doing the most. And what I would actually wear, I don't think I have right here, right now. And I was like, I'm not going to be as dressed up as probably most of the girls, but I think I'll still like look cute. So yeah, like my friend, she wore a red gown, like all the way down to the ground, gorgeous, with heels and everything. Totally different vibe. Joshua, that was the weirdest comment ever. Adam says that I look better than he would in this. That's funny. My teeth are wider than your toilet paper. That's funny. I literally just finished eating blackcurrant ice cream and my teeth were black from the ice cream. So I'm glad that they're looking nice after that. You love my style? Thank you. Thank you guys. Y'all should all subscribe. You know, I'm live streaming every day for Vlogmas this month. So if you guys are having fun, make sure you subscribe so you get notified when I go live tomorrow. I also post YouTube shorts every single day. So there's those. And then I have a bunch of vlogs as well. So if you guys like to like binge watch vlogs, and also if you like to leave comments, I respond to all the comments on my channel. So yeah. Vlogmas. Well, my stuff is not like themed as Vlogmas. Like this is Vlogmas right now. You get what I'm saying? It's just like a thing on YouTube to like vlog every day. And in November, I asked my subscribers if they wanted me to vlog every day, like make a video every day, or if they live stream every day. And they voted that they wanted me to live stream every day. You love my hard work. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but we're just living. Livin. We're living. So you guys, I have two things. I can eat these pastries that I got. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I can eat the pastries that I got from the Spotify Sephora party, or I can warm up my Lebanon pita, hot pita. Yeah. Oh, do you guys want to hear some tea from today? I don't even know if I should say this on live stream, but I will. Do you guys want to hear something that crazy that happened today? You guys can maybe share some stories too. Oh, you're talking about me spelling it? I was trying to remember, like that's a joke from like a movie. And I was trying to remember if he spelled it with an I or if he skipped the I and just said in. Do you remember? Like, does he say live in or does he spell it the wrong way? That's why I paused. And it was supposed to be funnier too. Yeah, I know it's Matthew McConaughey, but does he spell it Livin or does he say Livin? You know, to be extra like silly. I used to have mods, but I haven't seen them in my live stream for a while. But yeah. Anyway, do you guys want to hear the story? Like, who else is watching, you guys? I see y'all are watching, but if you're watching, drop a comment. Hi, say your name, and let me know if you have a question or something you want to talk about. Thank you. I just finished telling everybody what I did tonight, but today, this is the crazy thing. Okay, so I was out walking with Oliver, my pup, okay, running some errands, and then I heard someone say, oh, our dogs are about to be friends, and I turned around, and it was another dog that looks kind of like Oliver, but bigger than him. It was another poodle, but they had, like, yeah, they looked similar. Anyway, they were having fun sniffing each other, and the person that was with that dog was like an older man. He could be watching this. That'd be so funny. Anyway, so it was an older man, and he literally could be like my grandpa, okay? Just to put it in perspective or whatever. And so he is just like, just like, oh, what are you doing out here? And I was like, oh, running errands. What are you doing? He's like, oh, me too. And then he was like talking about our dogs, you know, whatever, just friendly surface level chat. Okay. And then he was kind of like settling in, like we were going to like hang out. And I was like, okay, well, it's nice meeting you. And I walked away. Okay. So I walked away, I went to a store, and then I was like, I'm hungry, and I found a place I wanted to go eat, and I started walking there. I start walking there. So that all that's happened, and now I'm walking to go get food. Okay. What are you talking about, you guys? Are you guys listening to my story, or are you guys just trying to troll me in the comments? Who's listening to me right now? Should I finish the story? Do you guys want to hear what happens with Gramps, or do you want, or no? Like, should I just stop? Okay. So as I'm walking, I see him down the sidewalk, and he has stopped. He's standing, looking back towards me. I was like, anyway, I wave at him as I'm walking by. I think I'm gonna walk by him, right? And he's looking at me, so I just go like this. Dude, he walks from he's like on the side of the sidewalk. And we're at like an outdoor mall, okay? So he walks from being like on the side to the middle of the sidewalk to stand in front of me and like stop me. And he's like, hey, and guess what he says? So what are we doing today? So what are we doing? You want me to start with the beginning of the story? Okay, long story short, this man that could be my grandpa stopped for his dog to play with mine. Then fast forward, I go on some more errands, and I'm walking to go somewhere else, and I see him, and he steps out in front of me, you guys, and it says, so what are we doing? And I was like, I said, what are we doing? He was like, yeah, what are you doing right now? I was like, I'm going to get some food. And he said, okay, let's go. Where are you going? And I told him, and he was like, oh, I love that place. It's so good. And he was like, let's go. And I was like, okay. Okay, so we start walking, and he's talking to me about whatever, like, I don't even know. We only walked like a block maybe. Anyway, and then I tell him, I was like, by the way, oh, he's sweating a bunch. Okay, you guys, he's sweating, and he's kind of struggling like with it being so hot, like for him. And so I felt like I need to let him know that the place I was walking to was like a 30-minute walk. So I told him what street we were going to. And he was like, oh, that's far. And then he tells me that he was meeting his friend in 30 minutes to have lunch near where we already were. And I was like, why would you say you were going with me to get food if you already had plans to get food? First of all, like, what? But I already knew brother wasn't trying to go all the way up there. But I also thought, like, if he was really keen to hang out with me, he would have been like, oh, let's not walk. Let me order a car so we can ride up there. And then 30, my friend, right? That's what somebody would do that was really keen, right? But no, he stopped, and he told me like, oh, he can't go up there because blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking like, brother, no one even invited you. You invited yourself, but okay. And he was like, can I have your number? And I was like, I don't give out my number like that. And then he was like, oh man. He was like, but I was like, you can follow me on Instagram if you want. Thinking he don't have an Instagram. Like, my dad doesn't have an Instagram. He was like, yeah, I got an Instagram. So he follows me. No, he DMs me on Instagram in front of me and then follows me. And he was like, yeah, you got to come visit me in, let's bleep, where he lives. He doesn't live here. And I was like, I'm not going to come visit you. But, you know, we got Instagrams now. Okay. So everything's been pretty chill, right? Nothing scary. Shantae, is that how you say your name, Shantae? I didn't say I was getting the car. I was just saying he didn't even offer. Okay. So it gets better, you guys. So everything's been super chill, right? Like whatever. Okay. And so I was like, all right, bye. Right before I leave, you guys, this dude starts being rizzy. Hasn't complimented me the whole time. He started rizzing, you guys. I can't remember the first adjective. He either said cute or pretty, something like this. He repeated it a couple of times. And then guess what he said? Guess what this dude said? He said, "You're so sexy." I literally was like, oh, what? I was like, oh, what? I was like, what? Anyway, I didn't worry about it. I was just like, anyway, bye. Kept on going to get my food. I moved on. I went to the beach, did some other stuff. Fast forward maybe 2 hours later. Maybe 2 hours later, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys. Y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? How did I tell him that, Shantae? How? How? I didn't tell him that. You guys, my battery went. I forgot that I needed to charge my phone. And so my battery went out like right when I was getting into the story. I'm back. Y'all come back, come back, come back. Let me know when everybody's back in the chat so I can finish the story. Let me know when y'all are back in the chat so I can finish the story. Melody says, you're beautiful. You guys, I'm fine. I don't want any naysaying or negativity or worry. The Lord is my refuge always. Always and forever. With God for you, no one can be against you. No. I didn't tell him where I lived. He didn't know that my house, I wasn't going home. Remember, I was going to get some food. And I told him that the restaurant was 30-minute walk away. That's what I'm talking about. He doesn't know where I live. Y'all silly. No. I told him that the walk to get the food was like 30 minutes away. Yeah. And I actually didn't tell him minutes. I told him what street it was on. And then he realized how far it was. Anyway, I'm not, you guys, the story's not over at all. It's just getting good. Like, good. There's more. There's more. Is everyone back in the chat yet, you guys? Are we still waiting on some more people? Is everybody back? If y'all haven't yet, make sure you like the live and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because I'm live streaming every day. So subscribe so you get notified when I go. And my name's Jessie, if y'all don't know. You're watching My Life as Jessio is my channel name. Lifestyle, travel, fashion, all the things. And I post videos every day. Okay, is everybody back? Okay, I'll finish the story. Or should we still wait? You like me telling stories? I love that. Well, make sure you subscribe. So, and then also you might enjoy my vlogs. If you go to watch my vlogs on my channel, I do chat sessions like this. If it's not in the beginning of the vlog, I usually open the vlog talking. Hey you guys, I don't know why it crashed, but I always end the vlog talking as well. So if you enjoy me kind of like chatting like this, I do this in my vlogs, like my long form videos. Okay, are you guys back? Because it crashed again. Yay, Jan. Welcome to the fam. Thanks for subscribing. Honey, come on. Come on, honey. I had my phone on a tripod, but now I'm holding it because I have a charger on it. And yeah. Okay, is everybody back so I can finish the story? Is BP back? Is Shantae back? Is Peru back? Okay. You guys, I'm gonna finish the story now. You guys know what what Grandpa said to me, right? Gramps said that stuff, right? And then I went with my business and I got my food. I went to the beach. I ate. Yeah, I ran my errands, did all my things. And then so fast forward like a couple of hours later, I was like editing videos and I was like, oh, let me go look at Gramps' Instagram. You know, I haven't like even gone and looked at it yet. Why am I pretty sure this man is married? Most of his pictures are him and this other woman, and she has a ring on. He doesn't, but she has a ring on. And then I went to her page, and he's in all her photos too. Why? A, why is he talking to me and saying that kind of stuff? And two, why would he invite me to go to his house in another city when he knows his wife is there? Like, what? Like I wasn't planning to do that, and I told him I wasn't doing that to his face. But I'm just saying, like, why would he even suggest that? Like, are people crazy? I feel like sometimes people do stuff just to see what someone else will say because like they want to be like, I still got it. You know what I mean? Kind of crazy though. I mean, it's like you low key want to go tell someone's a wife and be like, by the way, your husband goes to out of town with your dog and talks to young girls. Like, that's weird. She probably knows and doesn't care. Like, yeah. Shantae, girl, that's happened to you. Can't say it's happened to me before. Hey, who's still here? Who is still here? Oh, your name's Sean and you're a guy. Oh, interesting. Are there any girls in the chat? I feel like it's all guys tonight and then me. So, anyway, you guys. to me. And what you're saying about Africa, I already done heard about that stuff. Cause yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But I just thought it was how messy it was. Like the fact that he was like, oh yeah, let's do Instagram, knowing that like all of his stuff, like he wasn't even trying to hide it, which was crazy. But he also didn't tell me, like, by the way, it was very weird. It's like, because our interaction was purely like friendly and very like surface level until his comment right before I left him, like went on to have lunch. That was when I was like, oh, like, what? Because everything else was super chill. He hadn't said anything about the way I looked or liking me or nothing like that. It had been mostly about our dogs. So, so yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. But anyway, it made for a good story to share with you guys, at least, I guess. So now I'm gonna probably eat something and go to sleep because why not? It's time to go to sleep. If you guys are bored, you can go watch some of my vlogs and leave some comments. I love seeing comments and I'll reply to them later. Wait, what? Sean? What? Do you live in Africa? Are you African or something? Like, what are you talking about? You're hoping back tomorrow with another story. Basically, if I go do something, I'm gonna have a story. If I stay in the house all day, then I won't. That's basically more stories. I'm just there could be people that like the person I'm telling you about could be watching, but I just decided it wasn't that big of a deal. Um, but there's other stories about with people that could be watching, so I'm not gonna share, you know? But yeah, lots of things happening. Interesting, funny. Why do people want to do that though? That's the part that doesn't make any sense. Why do people get enjoyment out of doing that kind of stuff? It's really evil. It's not funny, it's evil. So, yeah, that's weird stuff. I don't welcome that energy at all. And usually I wouldn't have even talked to someone on the sidewalk that long, which it really wasn't that long, but even that long because I only was nice because Oliver actually really liked his dog. Like they were having fun playing with each other. So I was like, whatever. But like, I mean, people will come up to me and ask me for my number or whatever, like, regularly. And I just be like, no. Yesterday, a guy was on a scooter. He passed me and then he came back and he was like, you're so pretty. Can I have your number? And I was like, I don't give out my number. And he said, Snapchat. I was like, I don't have Snapchat. And then he was like, Instagram. And I was like, I have Instagram. And he was like, he said, you look like a model. You really look like a model. And then he got on a scooter and scooted away. And I thought it was so funny because he never got my Instagram. And then he left. But yeah, that, that stuff's interesting. Good night, BP. See you tomorrow. What are you talking about? What does that even mean? Y'all be funny on here. So funny. So, anyway, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I got a bunch of stories, not like that, but like kind of funny interaction kind of things with random people. Dude, I could have done a whole series during the summer. Like, whenever I'm in France, I have a whole long list of those stories every single day. And I guess I did talk about them some on the live streams, for sure. But, like, yeah. There was one guy in Marseille that was like really trying to talk to me, but he only knew Arabic, but I thought he was speaking French. And he begged to use my phone to translate what he was saying. And so I had him like speak into my phone to translate it, and it wasn't working. And he was like, "Oh no, Arabic, Arabic, Arabic." And I was like, "I don't have Arabic downloaded on my phone." And he was like so sad. He was just like, because he like basically didn't know any English. And there was another guy that was like standing near us that was watching him. And I from the dude that couldn't talk to me. And then this other guy ran up and he knew English. And I was like, dude, were you literally waiting for me to walk away from that other guy? He was like, yeah, it looks like he was failing. So I was waiting for my turn. I was like, what? And mind you, guys, this is all happening like, I don't know, 1 a.m. or something on the sidewalk. And then this guy was like wanting to walk me home. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to let you know where I live. And he was like, he was offended that I didn't want to let him walk me home at night. And I was just like, I literally just met you on the sidewalk. Like, can you go on with your life so I can keep on going home? Like, go the other way. Like, yeah, but like, I mean, all kinds of stuff. But then I ended up seeing him another day. Like, he was hanging out with his friends. And yeah, anyway, these dudes be wild, and that's just one of many stories, but that was funny because that was the only time so far that I've seen someone wait for someone else to like be rejected so that they could try. Like, it's a whole nother level in Europe, you guys. American guys would never. An American guy would see the other guy getting rejected and then be like, "Oh man, she must be hard to get," and then they won't even try. Yeah, exactly. He was literally waiting. Yeah. And they both seem like nice guys or whatever, but I'm just not trying to like be picked up on the sidewalk in the middle of the night. Like, not my vibe. Oh, I love NYC. Oh, yeah. His distance and he waited. Yeah, he did. He did. He did do that. He did not shame him in his face. He could have helped him though, because he probably knew Arabic and he could have cheered for him. It was so like it was kind of funny but also so sad. Like, I was just gonna walk away from the first guy that didn't know English, but he seemed like he really wanted to like tell me something. Like, it was very important to him, and I could tell he was like harmless, you know what I mean? And so I was like, let me let him tell me whatever he was trying to tell me. Probably just something like super like, I'm pretty sure that guy, like, I think both of these guys were Algerians because there's a lot of Algerians there. So I believe that we're dealing with African guys. Because I think that the guy that knew English, he ended up telling me that he was He had a home in Marseille and a home in Dubai, and he was just like spending some time in Marseille before he went back to Dubai. But I'm pretty sure he is Algerian. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. So, yeah, all kinds of stuff. And then also another day in Marseille, I was like walking around giving out free ice cream to people just to like put a smile on their face. It was one of the nights where they're having like a big concert festival, so there were tons of people outside. Anyway, so I walked up to like this group of three guys that were hanging out and asked them if they wanted some ice cream. And one of like two of them said no, and then one of them said yes. And then since he said yes, now the other two wanted some. And then the first one that said yes, he was like asking me like, "Oh, do you live here? Are you visiting?" And I told him whatever. And then he was like, "Do you want to go to the beach tomorrow?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's okay." He was like, "Oh, we could go whenever." He told me that we could go after he got off of work. And I was just like, "It's okay." Like I literally was just trying to blame him. I wasn't trying to get you to like ask me out to the beach. Like, but thank you. Like it was funny. Anyway, stories go on and on and on. All right, Sean. Jesus loves you too, rants. Y'all, why are you guys being so extra? Read all about it. Be chill. He didn't sound like he wasn't like, you want to go to the beach. He was just like, you want to go to the beach? Like he was super excited. Like I think it's hard for you guys to get the full vibe. Usually the vibe like in France is very like they're like you know, but sometimes they are like you know, sometimes. But most of the time it's like, am I from the future? Are you guys for real? Anyway, you guys, this might be a good time to end the live stream. Since Sean is leaving the live stream, I'm going to end the live stream, you guys. Thank you. Like and subscribe, you guys. I should have at least 30 likes by now. There's only 28. Come on, my loves. Domino's, you're going to bring me some pizza? Come on, I'm about to eat something. I can eat that. Hi, Priscilla. How's it going? How am I going to order it? I don't know how to order pizza from you. Where you at? Hmm? At. Okay, we got one more like. Who else is going to like the live stream? Thank you, Tess. Who else is going to like the live stream and subscribe to the channel? Let me know. Who's watching and is a subscriber or a new subscriber? And who just liked the live? Thank you for liking it. I appreciate you. I'm on here for an hour and only 30 likes. There should be at least 50 likes for 50 minutes. But I don't need a pizza from you then. That sounds interesting. Turtles. Where am I at? I'm at home. Where are you? You're going to charge me for the pizza? Forget about it. I'm not buying one. Spotify and Sephora just gave me pastries and ice cream. The good stuff. The good stuff. All right, you guys, I'm going to end the live stream here. If you had fun and you want to join tomorrow, make sure you hit subscribe and turn your notifications on. If you had fun today, make sure you hit the like button. You can double tap your screen like this, go bop bop until you see a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll talk to you all very soon. Good night.